Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how narcissists are people. And there's been a lot of contention on all this narcissism stuff on the internet, and everyone's just accusing someone of being a narcissist, and it's hard to really keep track of like who the real narcissist is, and what's like really what's underlying and what's going on, basically. So, where to begin? The whole point of this video was that I want to say that narcissists are people, and I think people need to be able to forgive each other more. It's generally, ever since I was a little kid, when someone would like pose this shit to me, I would say, no, like I'm not going to demonize another person and blame them and try to hold them responsible, for their mental illnesses or whatever like they were lied to about or stuff, because some people have messed up childhoods and they're called narcissists, so it's not really their fault. Other people are like liars and stuff, and they're a different type of narcissist. Other people are like violent narcissists, or there's like evil dude narcissists. So there's different categories of narcissists, but generally they're all people, and I love all people and seek to heal and help all people at the end of the day. This is the God to honest truth I'm telling you about my life. So I don't know how to explain this. Basically, I think it's wrong to call someone a narcissist without really understanding what's going on, just for personal gain. It's wrong to call another human being toxic, like you're better than them, without really knowing the full story. I don't know necessarily if it's wrong to turn your back on someone. If like they're being too much, you might have to escape a situation, but generally, like, there shouldn't be this degree of slander, sadly, and it's very misguided and untruthful. So sooner or later, society's going to uncover this. It's kind of waiting to happen, but now everyone's on the narc train, not really understanding what it means or what's going on. So one thing I noticed is that like I've seen narcissists that just never want to be good. They can't heal. I can't heal for my own issues, I guess. And to some people, I might be a narcissist. Like maybe my parents think I'm a narcissist. But honestly, like, how can my own parents, first of all, think I'm a narcissist if I'm their child and they were responsible for raising me? Then how can your own parent even think you're a narcissist? Like, isn't that wrong? But I don't know. There's a lot of false teachings out there, and I think like they're going to have to set aside their differences, and each side is going to have to acknowledge what they did wrong, and then they're all going to have to repent and be good to each other, which is the end result of it. But that might be for future generations, because this generation might be wiped. So this will always be here, guys. I love you all. I hope if this reaches the future one day, it helps you and causes you guys to do more good to each other. Anyway, in the next few videos, I'm going to be getting into more detail about the different types, and I guess sooner or later my family, girls I've known, although I'm not going to be very specific about anything. I don't want to harm anyone, but I'm just trying to deduce what I've learned from all of this. And I'm even going to be throwing myself under the bus and admitting, like, when I was a narcissist. So I've been a narcissist, although I think I'm special. I'm God's like special little narcissist or something. I'm daddy's whatever, But they literally got me the worst. So I was like really, really, really like harmed and put in a position where like they were trying to fuck me over. And that's so evil. They were like secretly really evil to me, and then tried to say I was a narcissist when they were like torturing me behind the shadows where no one can see, in the unseen, you could say. So this, I guess, I have microfuffles. I feel like one major thing with all this narcissism stuff which helps people forgive is that it was part of God's plan, and God talks about his plan, and sometimes he wants like narcissists and borderlines to get in relationships so they can learn something or whatever. I think it's evil, but the whole point is God says it's his plan. So the sooner people understand what's really going on, the sooner they can both learn to be happy. And obviously every case is different, and there are victims and there are perps, and God is, I guess, all-knowing, so he's trying to let us know with his spirit, but many times people don't listen. You could say like the narc is the one that hates the spirit, but they both might have spirits, and they also might put it falsely on the wrong person, so you never really know. You should just know if the person's good. You can know if a person's good. You really can. If they're truthful and sad about the situation, like, all that. And it's a whole spectrum of emotion. So I think people should be slow to call someone a narcissist. And nowadays, first of all, the internet, they were saying, made like 60 or 70% of the population narcissists. And then another thing is narcissists used to be like 1% of the population, so now there's this trend on the internet, and now they're calling 30% of the people narcissists. And it's really not. It's just one person accusing another without really accepting responsibility for what they did in a situation. There's a lot of those with the narc stuff. So the sooner this gets expanded and elaborated on, the sooner people will be able to, I guess, unravel their positive destinies and heal from this. Although I don't know how to heal, to be honest, because I feel like I've had so much stuff happen to me that I don't know if I'll ever be able to heal from it. But God, in my case specifically, hopefully, like, nothing happens. But in my case specifically, I think God made a way for me to be able to fix it. So I'm grateful, and I'm going to continue to try to, I guess, establish this whole thing. Who knows, like, if anyone will watch this and then in 500 years it all of a sudden gets famous and they see the mathematical proof behind what this thing did, I'll say, oh, I just heard the voice say in my head, you're a good slave. Like, what the hell's talking to me, dude? I don't know what this is. So this is the type of shit I have to deal with. And it definitely activates the spirit around me when I talk. So we shall one day see. I need the help of people though, and I'm trying to inspire as many people as possible to be nicer, and for humans to really get on the same team when it comes to fighting the demons off, which God made. So since we know demons are real, deep down inside everyone knows this, the humans should really be on one team fighting the demons, not being like doing this narc shit back and forth. Is just nuts. Well, sometimes it's justified, but now like 70 or 80% of these narc claims are nuts. So hopefully it gets better. God, I pray that you help us, that you help humanity, that you help all of us be happier and more understanding and loving and kind, and that soon people begin to open their eyes to this madness, I suppose.